What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Hope y'all are doing well today. I almost said splendiferous.
I know, but you know what? Splendiferous turns out is an actual word thanks to our friend Matt.
It is a word. I was getting clowned on so much for using splendiferous and all these different words, and it actually is a word. So boom to everybody that thinks that I'm full of, you know.
You know what? Yeah.
Today is going to be a fun one. We've got a donation request from Joel.
Hey, thanks, Joel.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
And it's always a blast doing stuff from Joel.
I know.
He picks things that we would never go and listen to.
Exactly. And honestly,
but we love.
We absolutely do, including today, which is SierraFerrell. Yeah, FERRELL. No, actually, someone in the comments said it rhymes with barrel. So FERRELL. Yeah, thank you for that, by the way, whoever it was that said that. I need phonetic things like that. Yep. So thank you very much.
But yeah, it's been great to check out some of this stuff. And even before we started, I was checking levels and we put an old one that we did. And we were just saying how much we just love her and like the instrumentation and all that, and like completely off camera. And
I know. And I was wondering if like when she was a kid, did she always sound like this, have that kind of classic voice, or was it trained? I'm just so curious. She just sounds so unique, right?
Definitely.
Yeah.
And this is actually from her newest album.
Cool.
So this is like brand newly released, I believe.
Nice.
So it's nice to hear what she's doing currently.
Yeah.
So can't wait to check this out. We're going to jump right into it, my friends. But y'all know the drill. Before we do, hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe button.
Thank you.
Now let's check it out. This is SierraFerrell.
American Dreaming.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
American Dreaming. Stay away from me.
That's a different song.
Oh.
Little retro vibe.
Totally. Ooh. I like the guitar on the left and the banjo on the right.
Wake up again in an old motel. Is it somewhere different? I can't tell. Every set of curtains opens to the open road.
Pretty.
And I'm missing you like hell. This fan is like a prison cell. When I know you have gone with her and I can't go back home. I've been American dreaming. Oh, whoa, I'm American dreaming. Oh, whoa. Whoa, whoa, but I never seem to get no rest.
I'm glad her vocals aren't compressed to death.
Get some rest today.
Sounds
then
great.
Pack my bags, be on my way. But my mind's always working on the way it could have been. Trying to toe a tightrope line, find a way to feel half fine without drowning in this wine, calling you again. I've been American dreaming. Oh, oh, I'm American dreaming. Oh, oh, I'm American dreaming. Oh, oh, but I never seem to get no rest.
Wow, some big shows she's played.
Yeah.
I'm losing touch.
Some big old festivals, probably.
The ones who remind me who I am. If I could just get back home to pick up where we left off.
That's awesome.
That's great.
I'd take better care of myself. I'd stop drinking from the bottom.
I wonder what that number is on her, the tattoo under her eye.
And I cannot make them stop.
Look at her.
I've been American dreaming.
Let me go back. I like that.
Bottom shelf, but my old wheels keep spinning and I cannot make them stop. I've been American dreaming.
Subtle, but just so pretty.
Oh,
look at her.
She looks great, you know?
Yeah.
I love all her outfits.
Oh, I'm American dreaming. Oh, but I never seem to get no rest. So I'll get back home and try to be someone that's
I just caught it. The chorus. She says, "I'm American dreaming, but I never seem to get no rest."
Yeah.
Huh. Interesting.
Yeah.
I was like, wait, Interesting.
Deep SierraFerrell thoughts.
It's like, well, yeah. Well, I mean, it really makes sense because really, if you're trying to achieve the American dream, there is no rest.
No.
You have to keep going at all times because if you rest, then the person that isn't resting is the one that's going to make it.
Yeah.
You know, so I guess it.
Deep.
Yeah.
No, it is. I like being able to have you hear the lyrics because that's not all the time. So
and I mean, you know, there's not a whole lot going on musically, so it's like I can pay attention to
the cadence,
the video, and I can pay attention to the, you know, the lyrics and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So, but
Can I just say how much I love all of her outfits? I mean, she has, I think part of her star quality is, in addition to her beautiful voice, what makes her her. And I realize it's more than just her in the band, of course. Everybody does a great job. But in terms of being the front performer, the main singer, she definitely has a presence to her, and it's fun to watch.
Totally. She's got definite rock star, you know, look and feel and vibe to go along with the talent. You know what I mean? So it's full package. I love her. She's great.
Yeah.
Keep it going.
Okay.
Something like me, but I've forgotten all my angels out here in the wind.
Aww.
Sitting out
made that girl's whole night.
Yep. Meditate to pass the
Joshua
time.
Tree.
But there's something inside sitting sail all over again.
Woo, that's some trust.
Trust fall. Trust surf.
I've been American dreaming. Oh, I'm American dreaming. Oh, just American dreaming.
How come there's no drummer shots?
But I never seem to get no.
I don't remember being a drummer in
But there's drums. I'm trying to.
dreaming.
I'm sitting here like I'm going back and forth with what I like about the drums, and it sounds like it's brushes being played. And then there were a couple times where the snare hit where it didn't sound exactly like a brush, but it was a muted. It wasn't like a pop like the way you'd hear a normal snare. And I was like, man, I want to see what the drummer's
going
playing.
on?
And I'm like just realizing that I haven't seen a drummer yet.
No, compilation video, all these different things.
Yeah, and plus, you know, she's probably writing music on her own and getting a session drummer.
You know
what I mean?
It's funny you should say that because the last time we paused and I was like commenting on Sierra and then the rest of the band, I instantly was thinking, I don't know that they've been the same every time. Every song, it's been a different set of people, right? So to your point,
I couldn't tell you.
Sierra is the main show, and then she'll hire session
or touring musicians.
So that perhaps is why we're not as familiar with
and
the
also
other players.
It's SierraFerrell, you know what I mean? So I'm focused on her, even though I'm seeing the other players and I'm hearing the other players and I love it. I'm not like just watching them and so focused on them because they're not necessarily the subject, you know what I mean?
Sure.
But so I couldn't tell you if they are the same or not. I haven't really been paying attention. I do know that the Mando player just keeps reminding me of AJ Lee and that cool Mando that she has.
Yeah.
But other than that, I don't know.
I don't think I've seen maybe the drums are programmed and they just don't. In fact, I'm trying to remember any of the other SierraFerrell videos we've done. I can't. We'll have to go back and check. It stumped us.
I said it's not programmed, and then I was thinking, man, there are some definite programmed drums that really sound good that could fool people. So I don't know. I want to say that it's not programmed.
It's a mystery.
Let's say it's not programmed. It's real drums.
All right, we'll find out.
Whoa, but I never seem to get no rest. I'm American dreaming. Whoa, I'm American dreaming. Whoa, I'm American dreaming. Whoa, but I never seem to get no rest.
That was great.
Why'd you do it? Loved it.
That was pretty.
It was beautiful.
I have such mixed feelings about it, though. Not the song, but tell me what you think first.
Yeah, I had mixed feelings too because like I like bluegrass. This felt more country than bluegrass to me. It had some, some of the banjo picking in the beginning where I was like, okay, it sounded like a slow bluegrass, and maybe slower bluegrass does sound like this. I don't know. I have no idea. I could be completely talking out my ass, but it did.
It happens.
It never happens. ever. Anyways. No, it felt more like just like a country song to me, like a slow jamming country song. Sure. And now I don't know if that means anything to anybody, like if it's real country versus bluegrass, or if it's...
I don't think anybody cares as much as you, no.
But in general, like when I'm listening to bluegrass and stuff like that, I like the musicianship and the fast pace of it and what they do. So the slower stuff to me isn't necessarily as appealing. But her voice is gorgeous. I could listen to that all day, every day. So take that how you want. What about you?
I loved it. My mixed feelings had nothing to do with the genre, because I favor more, I kind of am more generous on liking country and folk and Americana than perhaps Jeremy is. The torn feelings for me was just a bit of sadness on the lyrics. There was this happy vibe and showing all of the different experiences that she had. And I loved her sound. I loved the band. I loved everything about the song. So there's that. It was more like the melancholiness of the lyrics kind of just made me hope personally for her that she's enjoying the ride and it's just not too taxing, or I don't know if that's the best way to put it.
I sure
myself,
it's both.
I have a tendency, though, to be very honest. Like I'm big into psychology, and I am an empath, so I feel things. So my heart may just be feeling a little bit more empathetic than perhaps needs to be, and it's just a song, and I should enjoy it for what it is. But I kind of think more deeply into it.
Yeah. I totally see your point of view on that, but also to add, we're all human beings, and life isn't just fun and games all the time. There are going to be those times where, you're stressing, or it's like, man, I keep dreaming about the American dream, but I get no rest. I'm tired all the time.
Yeah.
And that's just what comes with doing what you're doing.
Yeah.
But then I bet if she watches this video back and sees the crowds that she's played for and the kids who she's made their day, it balances out. So it probably was a little bit more melancholy, like she's not really happy, but that's just one aspect of her.
I know. It was really fun. I love these compilation videos where you can see this kind of I don't know if it was a chronology, but this whole embodiment of these different performances, and you can just see all the fun she's had. And for us, Sierra is pretty new, so seeing that she's playing these big stages and big shows, I'm so happy for her, because we've seen her inside of like a little bus and these little...
It wasn't a bus, it was a second floor studio.
It looked like a bus.
We got called out by somebody like, how could you guys, what kind of buses do y'all have in America that looks like a bus to you?
All right, well, thank you for whoever left that comment, but it's more, my point was, it's like we've seen her doing performances where it's just very tiny, so it's nice to be able to see that such a large audience appreciates her, because she's a force, and it's awesome to see and hear her.
Yeah, totally agree with that. And thank you very much, Joel.
Thank you, Joel.
This was super cool. And you know what? We got to follow SierraFerrell on Instagram and Facebook or whatever.
Right now.
If we're not already. I don't know if we are or not, but I got to see her play and AJ Lee at Blue Summit.
Yeah.
Like, I gotta see them. Like, and they're touring, and we're just gonna miss them unless we want to make a trip up to Sacramento to catch them in this summer. I don't know, but
boom. Followed.
Good. All right, you guys, we're gonna get on out of here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, let us know by hitting that thumbs up and hitting that subscribe button.
Thank you very much.
We'll see y'all soon.
Peace.